Do you want to see how I put together this beautiful lantern for fall step by step? Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. If you're new to this channel, let me give you a warm welcome and let you know that I'm an interior designer, seasonal decorator, and DIYer who wants to help you make your home your favorite place on earth. So please consider subscribing. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on, especially right now, you guys, because we're going to the holidays and you will not want to miss any of the projects. Today's video is going to be so much fun because I'm gonna show you how you can decorate your lanterns for fall and use them outside on your patio or porch. This video is going to be done in two parts. So we're first gonna decorate the lantern, then we're gonna decorate the urn, and we're gonna piece it all together outside, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. But before we get to the DIY, let me remind you that you do not wanna miss any of these future uploads. So go ahead and click that notification bell because the holidays are going to be big here at Ramon at Home. All right, you guys, to show you how we put this lantern and this urn together, let's head to the studio. All right, so this porch lantern with the lantern is going to be done in two parts. First, I'm going to decorate the lantern, and then we're going to decorate the lantern, and we're going to put it all together. But you guys will see how easy it really is to create a very dramatic and very gorgeous look for your patio or porch without having to spend a lot of money. So the very first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a swag to this lantern. I've shown you guys before in a video how I do these swags, but this time I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these fallen branches from the yard, and I'm gonna grab a long one that goes all the way down to the lantern, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a little one just to kind of balance it out. Then I'm gonna grab some of these beautiful eucalyptus that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna go ahead right here and pinch, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more of that eucalyptus, and I'm gonna make it go up like so. Always keeping in mind that this is your core right here, and everything has to spill out from here up and down, and whatever you spill upwards you have to spill downwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another one of these foliages, and I explained to you last time also how I like to add medium, small, and large foliages. So I have a small foliage, which is the eucalyptus. I have a large foliage, which is this magnolia in orange. This guy came from Pier 1 a few years ago. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of the medium sizes, which is going to be this oak. And as you guys can see, I'm just gonna go ahead, here's my stem, and to put some up, I'm gonna go ahead and flip one up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attach right here. So before I let go, I'm gonna grab one of my zip ties, which you guys know it's one of my secrets right here. It makes it so much easier. And I'm just gonna zip tie all of this together real quick. And then you're gonna pull really tight. Once you put really tight, you're gonna grab your wire cutters, and then you're gonna cut your excess of that zip tie, and then you want to go ahead and fluff, make sure that all of your foliages show. So we're going to attach right about here. You want them to go upwards and down, and then I'm going to add a little bow. If you guys haven't seen how I make a bow, also I have a video on how to make 3 different kinds of bows, and every time that I recommend this video and you guys go watch it, you tell me how loud the music was on that video. It was one of my first videos and I had no idea what I was doing, so I apologize, but I do recommend to watch it because it's 3 different kinds of bows in one video, and it includes one of these ones right here. And for this bow, I have selected this Dollar Tree pumpkin ribbon, and then this burlap ribbon. So it looks really pretty. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach this on the top of my lantern to decorate it with. I'm just gonna pull really tight, and with my pipe cleaners, I'm gonna go ahead and swirl that around and make sure that that stays. So that's what's gonna look like. I want this bow to really be on the corner right here. You might wanna point out those edges, make sure you dovetail your edges, and just go ahead and fluff. Then to decorate the inside of the lantern, I have picked these really beautiful glass candle holders that I purchased at one of my local thrift stores. Believe it or not, I only pay $1 for these guys, and I absolutely love them, but you can use any that you have at home. I'm gonna use 2 of them because I wanna give these candles a little bit of height. So I'm gonna put some of these remote operated candles, and they also have a timer, and I absolutely love these guys right here. You can do them with the remote. I don't know if you guys can appreciate the detail right now, but you can do it with the remote. You can do it on a timer. You can just turn them on or off. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on a timer right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy right here. And I have a third one that I'm gonna just go ahead and put right here on the bottom. Then I'm gonna close this guy. And this is what my lantern looks like. Now I wanna mention the lantern came from Walmart, you guys, and it was only $24. I think it's a perfect steal because you guys can go out and buy a lantern at Hobby Lobby for more than that. So I really recommend this one's made out of metal with glass. So go check it out. This is what the lantern looks like. I'm gonna get ready for the lantern part of it and I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone, so I have this beautiful urn that I had outside with a fern that I had planted. So I went ahead and took that fern out because it has seen better days. And I went ahead and gave it a clean. I put a little bit of surface to put my lantern on top. And the very first step is going to be to cover all of that. And I'm gonna use this wreath. Do you guys remember the swag that we made, that we took the wreath apart to make the swag with? Well, this is what we were left with, and I told you to save it for this particular reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little fluff just to cover my mechanics. And then what I wanna do real quick is bring another wreath that I purchased at my local Hobby Lobby, and these are very inexpensive. They're made out of just foliage, and you wanna go ahead and give these guys a little fluff. Make sure that they open up really good, and then fluff it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay this guy right here on top of that. And with the bristles, this is why it's so important, you guys, to work with the Christmas product, because not only you're saving money, but you're also helping yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this at 4 points just with the bristles. So I'm gonna go ahead and go forward like this, and then I'm gonna attach right here on the back. And so far that looks really good, and I could just set the lantern on top of that. However, I want to use some of the materials that I use on the lantern on the urn to kind of tie it all together. And what I'm going to do is I paid attention that my lantern's bow spilled this way, so I want to counterbalance it. And I'm going to use some of the same eucalyptus, and I'm going to put it on this side right here. I'm just going to go ahead and insert right here. Make sure that it spills down like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach it with some of my bristles. And I have another little one right here. So just make sure you give this. Isn't this gorgeous? This came from Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I attach with my bristle right here. And that just gives it movement. It's gonna give a movement up from the top and movement down to the bottom. Then the next thing I wanna go ahead and add is some of this magnolia foliage that I also have on my swag. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy. And what I do in this case, I just go ahead and round that stem to kind of follow the wreath form. And I go ahead and attach it right here, like this. And I have some other little ones that I'm gonna go ahead and just poke into the wreath form. And I have one more that I wanna bring. You wanna make sure that you go all the way around the wreath, following that wreath pattern. Then the last thing I have is going to be the exact same ribbon. I just went ahead and cut some tails. Make sure that I dovetail them, and I also have it on the burlap, but I just made it a little bit smaller so they kind of have a little bit of tension between them and a little more of movement. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach these tails right here with my bristles. So simple, so easy. If I can do this, you guys, anyone, trust me, anyone can. Then you want to go ahead and fluff these ribbons, give them a little scrunch like that. So now this is what our urn is going to look like. You can do this on any urn that you have and any lantern that you have. It does not have to be a cast iron one, but it can be in any lantern. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside and I will show you guys what it looks like all put together. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, so all we have left to do is put our lantern on top of our urn, and I will show you what that looks like. Once we place our lantern on top of our urn, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and fluff all of these foliages. Make sure that our ribbons show right here. As I mentioned before, make sure that one spills to the bottom as well as on the top, opposite sides, so that creates a lot of balance. And I absolutely love the way this turned out. As you guys can see, decorating with lanterns in your porch or patio can be super easy and very affordable. I absolutely love the way this turned out and I cannot wait to read your comments. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what was your favorite part about this particular DIY, the lantern or the urn. And I also want to know if this is something that you will replicate for the fall season. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to come back with the next one. But meanwhile, if you haven't seen the video where I show you how to do 3 different lanterns, I'm gonna link it up or you can watch more videos right now. Until next time, bye.